is Kyseé and Rodney for Time Out with Kyseé and Rodney. I'm Kyseé.
And I'm Rodney.
And we're here today at Time Out. So, the other night, if you were with us, you heard us start talking about generational curses and, getting through them, healing from them. And we just ran out of time, so we couldn't even get to it.
And we may run out of time again today.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in the world.
It's so much going on in the world, and I just feel like this is something that, if we have to go talk about it a couple times, so be it.
We will. We really will.
Because this is something that we all have some kind of generational curse, and our parents passed it down to us, whether they knew it or not. They didn't mean to, but I said it before. I remember this young lady said to me, "Why are you going to therapy?" I said, "Oh, I have PTSD." And she's like, "PTSD from what?" I said, "From growing up." She's like, "What?" I said, "Girl, your parents to jack you up and don't even mean to." And she thought about it. She said, "Hey, you're right." So they pass down generational curses, and we need to talk to them, talk about them, and, help everybody understand that these are things that people deal with every day. You are not alone. You are not alone. So, do you want to start where we left off, or do we want to still go into we still need to talk about what's going on?
Right, but we got to follow our format here. We talk about our word of the day.
Yeah, we just have to do all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I didn't redo a word of the day.
I have a word of the day.
Okay.
Our word of the day can be ruminate. Have you ever heard that word before? Ruminate?
What does that? Does that have to do with anything with this, or is it something society?
It can be applied to anything. But ruminate, it means to speak to something or speak about something. And it comes from. Shoot, I wish I had all the etymology about it.
Alexa.
There you go.
Where does? Tell her what you want.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, what is the definition of ruminate?
Hey, brother.
Ruminate is a verb that refers to the act of chewing the cud, which is the process by which ruminant animals, such as cows and sheep, revisit and rechew already digested food. Additionally, the word can also be used to describe the act of carefully thinking something over or pondering it. By the way, you have a new notification.
See, I didn't ask you all that, girl.
What is Alexa?
I don't know that one.
Okay. What's my notification? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because listen, she might notify you of something you don't want the world to know about.
She usually tell me when it's Amazon. I'm sure I ordered something. That's usually what she said. Your Amazon package of such and such has been ordered. So I love that. So ruminate of the day. And Alexa, where does ruminate come from?
The word ruminate derives from the Latin ruminare, which means to chew over again. It describes the act of revisiting or reconsidering something repeatedly in one's mind, as illustrated by cows who repeatedly chew their cud.
Yeah.
Okay. So that could almost be like stressing.
Well, yeah, but people ruminate on something. They
Think about it.
They think about it.
They think about it.
They talk about it. They chop it up, basically.
Okay, I love that. So we're ruminating here.
Yes, absolutely.
I love that. Okay. So that was our word of the day, and let's talk about what our See, I don't like the on each side. I don't like that. I like one side.
Mm-hmm.
Our word of the day, we can talk about resilience. Oh, we already said that. Well, resilience too.
Talk about resilience, yeah.
To recover.
Absolutely.
All right. And our intention for the day is to. My intention is to reflect before I release.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's your affirmation for the day?
I like the affirmation that we used before. I am not defined by my past, but empowered by my ability to heal and evolve.
I love that.
Say it, feel it, live it.
Mm-hmm. So, we'll go back to that intention today, too, to commit to self-awareness and growth. Mm-hmm. And that speaks to something that happened yesterday. You have to be self-aware, and you have to be able to grow from it. And regardless of what it is, okay? Whatever you go through, you have to grow through, whatever it may be. All right? Whatever it may be. And the person who I'm talking to knows who I'm talking to. My baby.
Well, listen. Being self-aware is a wonderful thing. But always read a room. Because the room might not be ready for what you're putting out there.
Yeah, some people don't know how to do that. Some people do not know how to do that. It can get scary. Yeah.
Well, then maybe some people are incredibly self-aware and aren't really concerned with the room, but that would be a narcissist, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
And I'm just not here for all this narcissistic behavior because it can't all be about you when it's clearly all about me.
Oh my God. He means that too, guys. He means that 150%. He means that. All right, so I didn't read anything about the policies of the day. I still want to encourage everybody to look at
Project 2025, yes.
Project 2025. What's crazy is the other day when we was talking, I was saying, I know my homegirl China is going to be able to make me aware of that because, she's the brainiac of it all. And she can make it so easy. But when I was talking to her, was I talking to her yesterday, day before yesterday? She was like, she said she hasn't even read it yet, had a really good chance to read it. So she doesn't want to come on and talk about it until she absolutely.
And just take a look at the Heritage Foundation and the people who make up the Heritage Foundation. It's a little scary to me. I mean,
I feel like it might be like those, maybe like a group of those old men from Trading Places.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. But those brothers, I could rock with them in a certain kind of way. But these people, they have an agenda.
Well, how could you rock with them?
Because look, all they want to do is make money.
They was cheap.
True.
And racist.
But and I can't say harmfully racist because there's no harmlessly racist because there really is no such thing as harmlessly racist.
Oh, okay.
Racism speaks to exacting power over someone.
They were racist.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. They were.
Okay.
So yeah.
See how strange it is that popular culture is able to take awful things and make them likable.
That's what you have to do, though. That's what part of life is about. I mean, honestly, to me, that's how you grow through things. That's how you grow through things. You have to. I mean, you have to understand that it happened or whatever it is, but you have to make light of it.
Yeah, but I don't think that you should ever make racism palatable. I mean, these were true racists, and there's a place in my heart for them. Well, I guess there's got to be a place in my heart for everybody because I do love everyone. I don't like everybody, but I love everyone.
I feel like, they were harmlessly racist.
No, there's no such thing.
You're right.
You can't be harmless.
But they wasn't going to go kill nobody, but they was definitely going to give you a little bit of your money. They wasn't going to pay you what you was worth. They definitely didn't think. And I can't even say they were racist because they treated the butler like crap too. He was white.
Well, I've always said that at our very base, we're more like classist or elitist than we are.
I absolutely agree.
And as a country, we're much more sexist than we are racist. I've always felt that there's a fear of women in power in this country. Just look at the way it happened. When women got the right to vote in the last century.
And they would love to take it away from us if they could.
Oh, right. And listen, they've snatched the power over your pussy. Come on now. I mean, come on. Let's be honest.
Let's be true.
That's your vajayjay. And, all them people are up in there.
Yeah, that don't know me or will ever be.
Absolutely.
Anywhere near it.
They ain't
How
got
dare you make some choices about what I got going on in my stuff.
They ain't got no business up in your drawers. At all.
Yeah.
Because listen, they don't want to do the maintenance it takes to be down there.
Nope. They sure don't. I posted a picture the other day about did you see where it said picture of
Yes, the people standing in line to adopt yeah.
So I had a colleague come on and comment, and she says how she believes America is holding the kids to keep the money, and how her friends, they kept telling them that they weren't qualified to adopt, and how they were going over across the seas to adopt, and how the situation was happens really fast.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was even telling that story.
Because Because the picture that you sent was a photo. It was supposed to be a photo of all the people standing in line.
Oh yeah,
all the pro-lifers
who got something to say about my stuff.
Who the pro-lifers standing in line to adopt this influx of children.
So that's why they feel like it's okay to say abortion. I don't know. It's still stupid to me.
Listen, you can't make it make sense because it doesn't.
You can't. I don't understand. Don't know.
Once you make it make sense, you're as crazy as they are.
Yeah. Don't worry about what I got going on. Don't worry about what I got going on in my stuff in my bedroom. None of that. For real. But I definitely encourage everybody to take a look at Project 2025 because we are getting closer to election day, and I definitely want to dive into that with that should be like the first conversation we come back to once I have after my surgery. We need to go ahead and get that up in there because it needs to be talked about.
And whether we're talking about voting rights, healthcare, social justice, political influences, politics influences everywhere around us. So you got to stay informed and stay involved and know what's going on.
You better know what's going on.
What is wrong? I don't know. Every day, this Diddy nonsense is just it gets to be more.
What they saying today? What they say today? Anybody joining and telling something that y'all read today?
But it's like every day I get more and more disgusted by the situation.
I didn't see anything today. I've been on the mission all morning.
I'm seeing all these pictures of him and all these people, children. Young kids who are now out here famous and doing the damn thing. But it just speaks to. He's a predator.
Wait a minute now. You can't say that about every child he's been in the picture with.
Listen, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Listen.
No.
There's you can be as gay as you want to be, but that has nothing to do with you being a predator.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm seeing pictures of him with all these underage boys, and it just turns my stomach a little bit.
Okay, I can see where you say that. It's a little grooming them.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to jump these kids off into a lifestyle or into a life. That's not right.
Well, yeah, that's why they kind of people are kind of upset. They feel the lifestyle's being forced in your face, forced down your throat or whatever. But I feel like at the end of the day, still you as an individual, you need to have some kind of boundary. Whatever you like, but you don't need to be trying to
jump nobody into your lifestyle.
Right. Hurt no babies or anything like that. Not unless they want to be.
Listen.
Not unless they want to be. So, that's messed up.
So, I still, if he plans to testify, good for him, but I put no support behind him. Because that just bothers me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's sick though.
Well, yeah.
He's sick. That's what makes you. That must makes me give him a little bit of sympathy because it could really go into what we're talking about today. Generational curses.
Yes. Yeah, because a generational curse is really just a lie someone told or a deed someone did and it was never corrected, and it just.
Well, think about how they talk about his father. His father was a whole gangster, more like a panderer. He was able to convince people to do whatever he wanted him to do. So that Puffy probably became that way by way of looking at his father. His mother was a hustler and stuff like that. So but he became who he is, and then it was groomed, as he was in.
I think it was Richard Pryor who his grandmother ran the whorehouse. His grandfather ran the pool hall, but at some point you get to a place where these things have to stop. Because they get normalized over the course of time, and then but at some point it's got to hit somebody in a way that they say, okay, this is not healthy for us. Let's do things differently.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
telling the truth goes a long way. See, telling the truth is very beneficial because if our stories, if my story parts of my story contradict yours, then you need to You need to figure that out. I know I'm telling the truth.
Right.
So you need to just go ahead and just let it loose.
Yes.
Come on, just let the lie go.
I'm thinking about that time.
Yeah.
Well, I was there. That's not what happened. I
Listen.
melted when you said that, yo.
Don't tell me what happened when I was there.
Melted.
I will not allow you to change the narrative because we need to attach ourselves to a reality that makes sense to everybody. Yeah, look, I got to die and leave this earth. And when I stand before a just God, I want to be all right with it.
Yeah. Same. That's why listen, I always say I put out what I want back. It's all about karma to me. That's a whole other topic about
and sweetheart, it doesn't matter if it gets thrown back in your face. You're going to suffer backlash whenever you try to do things right.
She said I try to be different
and break those cycles. But that it doesn't matter because what you're doing is working for your good and the good of your children
and the generation to come after you. So that's something
absolutely
that you can't see right now, but it's just like a seed. You plant it and it has to grow. Mm-hmm. It's not going to happen overnight. So the people who don't
listen, the generational curse it built over time.
Right. And the people who have something to say about it are the people who just don't want to change. So. We ain't worried about them. They're already in their mind frame.
Listen, in order for us to progress as a people, some folks just have to die. And we have to be okay with that.
They say, what was this little girl saying? She was like, I feel like when this generation of old people die, racism will be gone. I told baby, it's never going to happen.
No, it won't be gone.
Right.
But it'll be changed. It'll be different. Yeah. Evolution is ongoing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It hasn't stopped. So, people are going to evolve. We were talking about the way homeless people have evolved with the times and become,
bold and audacious.
All that. I mean,
the people, for anybody.
When somebody can just come up to you and on the street and ask you for money like you owe them.
It is just the homeless people. I feel like in San Francisco, like I'm all for. I'll leave when I'm out. I'll leave and have money to pass out. Like I have like dollars already, pre-folded to give out. But that one time when I was in San Fran, and I was like, I don't know if he knew. He's like, let me get some money. And I was like,
listen, in DC they make you feel like y'all cousins or something. You friends. I mean, they come to you, hey, what's up, cuz? What's going on? Can I get some money? I'm like.
Listen, I have a budget for.
You're supposed to because you're supposed to give to charity.
Whatever you decide to do, that's on you. My intent was real, so you can tell me all you want that you gonna go get something to eat and you go take that money and go get drugs. That's on you.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I did mine.
Your intention was pure, and it's you. I'm gonna help you. You say you need help, right? So let's see what kind of help you get. That's on them, but in your mind and in your heart, you've done what you were supposed to do,
right?
Because you are supposed to give and give freely.
Mm-hmm. I have no problem with that. I had to tell myself a lot of times, like, my biggest problem is I try to help everybody. And I had to tell myself just recently, like, listen, you can't help everybody. You can't just be giving money to everything. Your money and your time to everything.
Everyone is not here to be helped.
Yeah, and that's I have to focus and just, really focus on what makes me, what I'm passionate about and donate to that one thing. I have to, because anybody in trouble, it's empathy.
And it speaks to focus. It speaks to focus, and we need to become focused. When your attention is pulled in all different directions.
Yeah, it is. And people know that about me too.
Nothing gets served if your attention is pulled in every direction. That's why I say your undivided attention is the most valuable gift that you can give to anyone.
Yeah. I've been better at that too. Like, if I'm in certain spaces, I don't bring my phone out because I need to really appreciate that, because the older you get, the more you realize that this might be the last time I'm with this person. Right. The more you realize that, because you had those situations that you like I have definitely and it's situations like with Sin. God bless my one love, my brother. Like when we left each other the last day, it was so robotic. Love you, sis. Love you, bro. And left. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, damn. If I had really known that was the last day I was gonna see him, I really, really like hugged him and like held on to him for a minute. Mm-hmm. It's very robotic. So,
But still, you're able to say those things. Other people don't get to say those things.
yeah.
So whether it was robotic or not, what you said you meant.
I meant it, yeah. But it's just like, sometimes we get aggravated with,
Yeah.
and I be like, I told Bordy one day, I said, it'll be a time where you wish.
And listen, that brother's in pain.
Yeah.
He's in pain. The grief that he's feeling right now is just really incredible, and he really doesn't know how to process it.
Right. Well, that's a lot of people don't, and this is where these generational curses keep going because people don't understand how to process things.
And
it's very normal to them.
He was talking to me last night, and my heart was just breaking because I'm like, I know, I understand, but I'm no therapist.
No. It's the first step to one.
It falls outside my
people,
skill set.
That's a big thing when people can, just be able to express themselves so freely. That's the first step. That's the first step of therapy.
And I don't take that lightly.
You definitely can't.
Because I know who he is, and to be able to share with me like that, it's such a privilege and such an honor.
Right.
But at the same time, there's a weight. It's got a whole lot of weight to it, and
you feel bad like, what can I do?
Right.
There's nothing I can do.
All I can see, baby, all I can do is say it's gonna be okay.
That's it. And this too shall pass. I'm notorious for that. It's not gonna last always. And then you have to always tell people figure out, ask the universe why you're going through this, and they give you the discernment and the strength to get through what you're going through. Because like I said, you have to grow through what you're going through.
But right away, there's a habit of running to your self-medication.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. And you got to stop that. That don't work.
Baby, that self-medication is rough.
It is.
When you prescribe yourself something and you don't really know what you're doing. You're just doing what everybody else is doing at the moment. And, it's not a good prescription. It's a recipe for disaster. Be careful. Be careful.
It's not. It's not. So, that was a lot. Okay, aside from Puffy, is there any other celebrity news going on today?
Girl, I wish.
Alexa, is there any other celebrity news going on today besides Puffy?
I don't understand what you meant by that question.
Yeah, see, this is like dogs.
Alexa, what's going on in the entertainment world today?
The latest entertainment news includes the announcement of upcoming concerts, shows, and other events. For example, in the world of music, Taylor Swift recently revealed details about her upcoming concert tour. In the world of movies, fans are eagerly awaiting the release of the latest installment in their favorite franchise. These announcements excite fans as they count down the days until they can enjoy their favorite.
Thanks, girl.
All right, Alexa, be quiet.
Yeah.
I did forget today. Tomorrow starts the pre-sale for Mary J. Blige.
Oh.
I got my notification.
All right.
I got my notification today that
I'm here for Auntie.
Oh God, yes. I just don't know when it's gonna be though because I'll be jammed up. I sure want mine some pliable right now. Let me see.
Well, and the Swifties are very much like the Beehive.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait a minute! It's almost time for October. Did I fucking miss the pre-sale? Sorry.
You might have.
Wait a minute. I had to join it. Hold on. Let me see. Tickets are now on sale. Join the queue. Let me see, honey. Let me see how much they cost. I need to see when it is, really, because that's the thing for me.
Oh, Madison Square Garden. She's at Billy Joel's
I can
house.
go to this. This isn't not until April.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. I'll be healed by then. It's almost my turn. Get ready to shop for tickets.
You'll be healed by then. It's already done, girl. It's already done.
Join the queue from this browser on this device. Additional attempts.
Oh, wow. See, I haven't had anybody that I'm excited to see.
It's my turn. Wait a minute now.
Oh. I mean, we were talking about going to see Lettucey and who else? Layla Hathaway.
Is that for one ticket?
How much?
These tickets ain't bad
those
for me.
are real affordable.
I'm about to get these and just figure it out.
Absolutely. Listen.
I want to see where I want to sit at though.
Because look, we had who was that? Jill Scott was that
right here.
Jill Scott.
That's a VIP booth.
Yeah.
Let me
Well,
see.
listen, Wherever you sit is the VIP.
No, I want to sit there though.
No, because let me tell you, that's still going to have some obstruction. I'm always
maybe 102. I like to sit right in. I like to sit right in the center.
I like center, but I also like mezzanine. Yeah, exactly.
So 102 or is that 204? I think that's 204. Looks like it's sold out, right?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. And I also like to be in a space where I can get the hell out real quick because I don't like crowds like that. So I want to be able to filter out quickly. Like when we went to see Elliot at New Jersey in J-Pack, that was ideal because we were able to sit. What did we get? We got the differently abled seats. We were able to sit in that area, and it was really nice getting in and out. And I appreciate that because
this is 219.
I get agita in the crowd.
What is 204? I really would prefer 204. I think that's sold out though.
Wow. Well,
I would like to be right there, but I think that's sold out. Right here, that's obstructive still.
Well, time for my fans tour. You know what? That sounds cute and all, but what does that really entail?
I'm definitely going. It don't matter what it entail.
I think all the time is for your fans, but
I'm gonna take
What have you been doing on the rest of your tours if it hasn't been time for your fans?
I'm just gonna get this. Give me your money back. It's a birthday gift.
That's very nice.
For me, I mean.
Well, yeah. It's an early birthday gift because look, you ain't going until April.
It's a just because gift. How about that?
There you go. Because you're gonna get yourself another birthday gift.
I deserve it.
Absolutely.
That's what he thinks.
Absolutely. And we should try to see some live music in Puerto Rico. That would be cool.
Oh, absolutely. Where's this ticket at? I'm trying to get these tickets right now. Where's 104 at?
So we leave for Puerto Rico on
Friday
morning. We leave for Puerto Rico.
Friday morning our flight is at 11. We get there at 3.
And this is my very first trip to the island, so I'm excited.
$438 for 2 tickets. It's worth it though. She worth it. She can get that.
Hey, listen, I'm so glad you feel like she can get that because I need her to come and buy some groceries for me with that much money. But
what? That's not a lot of money.
But I just think of how much I could eat with that because food is my drug of choice. It always has been. So it's I equate everything with the amount of food it'll buy.
And I have Mary tickets. Hey, holla.
All right.
Holla. Wait a minute. I want to add some ticket insurance. That's not bad. $23 per ticket.
No, it's not bad.
I can sell them tickets though.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I don't need that. I'm going though.
Oh yeah, you'll go. But we say that, but we never know. But it'll all work out. It's all gonna work out.
So I have Mary tickets. I'm so excited. It's my Mary tickets. Let's see Mary.
See,
I love it.
She's a fan.
But what was I? I was doing something else before I got to Mary.
Girl, you'll never remember what it was.
You're right. I was too excited. I bet you my heart rate. Let me see my heart rate.
Listen, and she's got a whole heart monitor strapped to her.
Y'all, listen. So yesterday, y'all see me posting about yesterday. Y'all see me posting. It's only at a 90. It's a little high. It's a little elevated. So y'all see me posting about how stressful Monday was. I'm not even gonna give it that life. But it started at 7 a.m. Okay, started at 7 a.m. and through all the escalations of the day of all the aggravations. Now y'all just see me post about. I just posted about motor vehicle, but a whole bunch of other stuff happened that I just didn't even talk about. To the point where when I finally got to the doctor from these are from my pre-surgery visits, okay? Mind you, I had to get my blood work done, all the other pre-stuff. I get to the doctor and she's like, "Oh, you lost weight?" I'm like, "Yes, girl, I lost weight." Last time I was there, I was like 176 or something like that. I'm down to 167. I'm like, "Yes, girl, I lost weight." She's like, "What you? I'm telling her what I'm doing. I'm all excited. I'm telling her." She's like, "Stop talking." I'm like, "What? Stop talking." She's like, "Your heart is elevated." I'm like, "What? Your heart is elevated." So she says, "Calm down." So I started doing my breathing and my breathing, my meditation and stuff like that. And she said, "Shh." I started talking, "Shh." So it won't go down. I'm like, what you mean? She said, it's at 114. I'm like, okay, is that bad? She's like, yeah, you're normally at 75, 80. I'm like, what? She's like, you don't feel your heart pounding? I'm like, I feel fine. I felt fine. So she called the PA in there, because that's what I was going to see anyway. She called the PA in there, and she's like, I can't clear you for your surgery. Not where your heart. I'm like, is she talking? She said, you don't feel bad? I said, yes. No, I don't feel bad. I said, but I'm more worried about what you about to do to me. You better put me in a hospital. What you about to do? She's like, well, I'm about to call Dr. Malik. You might be.
Wow.
She calls Dr. Malik. And I'm saying, like, what the fuck? Like, are y'all serious? Like, what? So I'm trying to tell her the kind of day I've been having. Like, and this is why my heart rate is out of control.
They're very serious because heart attacks kill more women because it doesn't feel like anything. It just feel like a heart. A woman can have a toothache and that's a heart attack. A backache, that's a heart attack.
And then I told him my back was hurt, and he was like, "What?" And I'm like, "But I knew what it was. Once I hung upside down, like my back is perfectly fine. Once I hung upside down, everything was fine." But kind of at the end of the day, she's like, "Oh, he said you gotta take this medicine," and I'm like, "I don't do that. I'm not for all that stuff they give you."
And that like I said, I took that medication for about 2 weeks after I first got my stent, and I stopped. I didn't take it anymore.
I'm all for it. Yeah, right. I'm about to go eat right. And I do. I eat right. So I'm like, what? I'm trying to tell her it's all because of my day. Yeah, so I had to take these meds, and I have this thing strapped. I have this whole thing strapped to me. I have a whole gadget strapped to me.
I've worn one before, in the hospital. I've never had to walk around in real life.
I have never I'm like, what? And I'm like, listen. She's like, I can't clear you. I'm like, girl, I'll be no working out. What? I can't. It's bad. So, but I've been measuring. My heart was high, but my heart rate was high, but I've been measuring it for the past, for the rest of the day. And after, y'all don't even understand. Like yesterday was a lot, and I got my heart is up high again right now. I got the most traumatic news on my way to the doctor. So it was like I had already had a lot going on, and then I got a phone call when I called myself relaxing before I go to the doctor. I was like, oh my. Are you serious right now? I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, I got a heart monitor on. And hopefully today I gotta go back today and get it taken off and everything's fine.
Well, they gotta read it, so
Yeah, I gotta go back today. But listen, all I need to do is go to Puerto Rico for a couple of days and everything will be fine. Okay? That's it.
It's gonna be wonderful. And after we return from Puerto Rico, I'm home for 2 days and then I'm off to Miami for Carnival.
I'm home for 12 hours and then I'll be in surgery for 4 hours.
Well, I'll catch you when you get back. I will be with you in spirit, but my body will be in Fort Lauderdale somewhere at this crazy Airbnb with the heart-shaped pool. Well, that's our sister. She does all things well.
One time for our sister Sheila, she is uber bougie. Uber bougie. I love every minute of it too. I love to hear her tell the story.
Yes, God.
Auntie, that voice being that high T voice, I love it.
No, but you had to be back in high school when we were competing and going around speech and debate.
Oh, honey, I know she's a titty.
Baby, her and Sandra used to do this pairing. I think it was Belle Femme. It was about this cosmetics lady visiting this woman in our house to sell her some cosmetics, and this girl is like a sociopath, and she like poisons the coffee that she gives her, and they. Oh my God! What I wouldn't do to see them do that again, because it would be the funniest.
We had to get her on here to talk. This her voice.
Oh, absolutely!
I love her voice.
Absolutely, she's got one of the most soothing voices you'll ever hear when she's in that space.
And honey, she got her own words. She got her own language.
Yes,
I love it.
Absolutely.
Well, we're gonna move it around a little bit. Once I have surgery, we have to redo our whole setup because.
Oh yeah. We have people who are excited to come on and talk about themselves and tell about their lives and what's going on, and we got to expand our space here, our studio space, so that we can chop it up with people on the couch.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about some adult things because I know some adult people.
Yeah, it's gonna probably be. Well, first of all, I was gonna say it's gonna be uncomfortable for some people, but
yes.
That's what we strive for. We strive to talk about those uncomfortable conversations that need to be spoken about. Like they deserve to be. They deserve their own light.
A lot of our generational curses are because of uncomfortable conversations people don't want to have.
Most of them are.
So
yeah,
we have to
sweep them under the rug and forget about them.
And people need to understand that God can bless you in your discomfort. You can be blessed in your discomfort.
Listen, absolutely you can. Because first of all, like what happened yesterday. It was discomfort, but it was also a blessing because now it's something when you can live in your truth and the weight off your back when you can just be in your truth, and can't nobody come for you when you in your truth in your life. It's like what?
Listen, this is why I like for us to be on the same page about everything because I don't want anybody. I don't like surprises. What I should know.
I agree
because I need to know how to respond if somebody comes in.
And that's right. I don't need nobody. That's why I said what I said to you in Port yesterday. I said I don't need nobody coming up and hitting y'all with a sucker punch.
Right.
And stuff like you need to be able to say, oh yeah, what?
Right. Because at the very base, we never want to look crazy out here in these streets.
Never want to look crazy out here in the streets, and we all want to be on one accord. And our family is huge.
But it's possible for me to look crazy if I don't have all the information, and because I always tell people, look, I can say whatever I want about my siblings; they're mine.
Yeah.
You can't have an opinion. No.
You can have whatever you want.
Don't even co-sign. Exactly. Don't co-sign on anything I have to say.
No.
Because then there's going to be a problem.
Just listen. I ain't asked you to co-sign.
Absolutely.
I asked you to listen.
Yeah. So those are my siblings.
Mm-hmm. And I definitely had to tell a chick that before. Like, that don't mean just because I'm talking don't mean you can.
Right.
You better shh. And listen to me vent. Period.
Right. You got to love people though, because they will try you.
She didn't try it no more after that.
No.
Sometimes I had to give a disclaimer.
Once you put down clear boundaries.
Don't you talk about my siblings? None of them. Not none of them.
Clear boundaries go a long way in keeping things peaceful. I posted this thing the other day about which of your family members can't you put on speakerphone because they might say anything.
One time for Shannon Pitts. Shannon, I just was talking about, that's one of my body butter clients. Shannon, I'm in the lab right now. I had to reproduce a whole situation, so it'll be here before I go to Puerto Rico. I'll drop it off to you.
I think we go all the way back to elementary school, maybe before that. Wow. I've known Shannon my whole life.
Oh, how about that?
For the most part.
And Tracy's her oldest sister.
Yes. Yeah, we've been in each other's lives forever for the most part. Listen, I collect people.
I know that's right. I do too. They always, what they say, they be like, oh, they know I can pick up a misfit. That's what my friends always say. I'm an empath. I love everybody, and I definitely collect people.
Our mother had broken bird syndrome. She wanted to fix all the broken birds.
Everybody.
Listen, I'm in here having full conversation with houseplants. Me and houseplants are on a conversational level again. I used to be there, but I fell back because it was a lot. Caring for plants is like caring for children. Very much like caring for children.
And you got plants and you got kitty cats.
Yeah, so it's like...
I got like 10, 15 children.
Like me and the cats, we have a whole different kind of relationship. It's so funny because I'm a dog person.
Listen, I have always been a dog person. I never in a million years I think I'll be a cat person. But it happened by mistake.
Yeah, well, by accident.
It did. It happened by accident. Now I will cut somebody. I love my kitties. Just them though. Once they leave, I don't want no other one.
Listen, you say that now. Mm-hmm. And you might be right.
Listen, I see other cats come over here now, but get out.
But it's you have to change your life. Your life begins to revolve around your pet.
Yeah, they do. Like
you can't go away without putting them somewhere or making sure somebody's coming by to feed them.
I have somebody come over and make sure they get fed.
Right. It's like
if it's cold, come let Marble out so she can be outside and come back and let her in. Like
that's how that's how much it impacts your life. So
it does. Same with the plants. I water the plants before I leave though. They'll be fine until I get back.
Because I'm telling you, that peace lily was screaming at me when I opened those blinds yesterday morning. Yeah. I was like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with you?"
Yeah, but the thing about peace lilies, they'll do that. And if you start giving them too much water, then they'll start wilting. So I just like, you suck it up for a couple of days, bro. Because I'll keep giving him water, and then before you know it, he got them little wilting ends.
Right.
So I'm like, no, you just gotta. I like to water them really good, and then let them dry out. They gotta dry out for a couple of days. And if when you read about it, it tells you they need that dry time.
And this morning he fabulously. I was like, okay, you look beautiful.
That's why I said he's fine. I told her, he's fine. I need to clip him a little bit. No, I like that.
But I thought he was gonna have to go on life support. I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
Oh, I know the children. I know these children.
I suppose
they're my children.
Yeah, but some people claim their children and don't really pay attention to them.
I have to. If not, your mother comes and starts to do like this, why my plants look like that?
Good rest, girl. Rest. Everything is fine. Stop coming back here messing with us.
I can't. I start hearing that in my ear. So, let's talk about some finances of the day. First of all, guys, you know that you can Klarna everything. I had no idea till the other day when I was doing our Airbnb from Puerto Rico. It said, "Do you want to do Klarna?"
Oh, wow. That's right.
I said, "What?"
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I sure did Klarna that.
I listen.
Yeah.
It's convenient. That's what I love about that. That's the convenience of it. You know, but for certain things, I'm like, just pay it off.
Oh yeah, no. Sometimes, but
for
sometimes
a ticket like that, that's perfect.
Yeah, beautiful. I if they offer it, I have to pay everything. So what?
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, like even Shein, I have to pay them all day because my bill will be like $300. It's like you can pay $20, $25 today. I'll have the money, but I'm still like, why not?
Listen, to be honest, some of that stuff is going back. So you know,
I don't even be. Look, Grand Rising Tree. Honestly, when I don't like Shein, if it's too small or it don't fit right, Trina gets it.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, as long as somebody, but I've some of the the stuff I've gotten is just, I'm like,
but they don't make it that easy to return it either, though.
They don't.
So it's just like, and it's so cheap. I just rather take it to Trina. I'm like, if I buy duplicates or something, Trina get it. Right. If it's, I'll be like, oh yeah, this wasn't for my body. Trina.
I'm feeling a little triggered and harassed by Temu right now because
Trina.
Temu is texting me like we're in a relationship, and I'm like,
wait, what's that? It was this meme that said it was like, if don't nobody else care about me, I know Temu and Shein do. Listen. But Temu got Trina real good one time. You know how they be like, oh, you ordered this is $1. Trina got to the bill, in the bill. It was like a few $100. She's like, what? It was so funny. I said, girl, they just be tearing you up, and you don't be feeling like it's gonna be that much because they be like, oh, you could add this whole dress up on for $2, or you could add this whole thing on for $3. Before you know, you be like, wait a minute.
And they always catch me at a time when I have nothing else to do. And I'm like, so I'll just sit there and play with the app and just put things in the cart. And I'm like, but I catch myself. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't need all this because I really honestly don't need all that stuff.
Sometimes I go through it, Latrine laughing. Sometimes I go through, like I do that with Amazon. Like I went through
same thing.
No, I got everything. I got everything today.
Well, I usually end up getting everything from my Amazon cart, but I always take the time to ruminate on it a bit. Yeah,
I do. I definitely like my Amazon cart has been sitting there now for like the past week. But today it's like when it gets closer to like I need stuff in there for my surgery. Right. I got stuff in there for the trip. I had to go go on it today, but I need it. You know, I need it now.
But I have to treat these carts like I treat a shopping cart.
No, absolutely.
Because listen, I'll walk through a department store. I'm like, just throwing everything in that cart, depending on how long the line is. Because we have disrespectful checkout lines in New York, ridiculous. So I'll just load up the cart, and when I get to the end of the line, then I start shopping for my cart.
Yeah. I do that too. I'm not gonna take this. I'm not gonna take this. And I like to give it back to them because it's nothing rooted in you just to leave shit all over the place.
Right, but sometimes I'll get to the cashier and I'll only take one thing out of like 40 items.
They still would prefer you to give it to them instead of just leave it in the middle of the place.
Listen, because I know who I am and I know where I've left things. You know, especially in the grocery store. Don't leave the ice cream over there with the bread. Yeah, that ain't cute.
You do, and that's all karma too. You don't do that because somebody got to clean that up because you was lazy. I'd rather just give it to the person at the cashier. They'll put it back. They got go backs.
Yeah, and don't be a exactly. Jerk. There's a whole job devoted to that.
Don't be a jerk.
In New York, we have our special needs people who come in and do that job. Yeah. And that's the only thing they do. They come, they pull their car. And we used to have the legally blind people who used to bag groceries. I don't know what happened to them. No. But it used to make that line go like.
The legally blind? Okay. That works.
Well, I assume this brother was legally blind because he had on goggles, then he had that stick, Oh, yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, so those goggles was thick too, so he wasn't driving.
Oh, God bless him. But you know what I want to talk about too, and today, I guess that would be world news, maybe? Mm-hmm. I don't know. The strike of the longshoremen. Let me see if our cousin said anything. Because, I ain't even mad because this is working out my benefit.
Well, when you buy things in bulk anyway.
Oh, is Porter not here? Who's that? Wait, who's that I hear in the background?
I think you might hear the television.
I just texted him and told him we're taping on his thing. He said, huh? You don't hear
That
that?
TV is loud.
That's not loud. That's like that might even be his phone in the kitchen.
Oh, that's right. And the kitchen's right underneath us too. So.
Phone down with taping. Rumbles over anyway. But the longshoremen,
Yes.
they so what taping?
They're going on strike, and these boats.
They're on strike.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're going on strike, and these I guess these containers are not being emptied.
No, they're not because we just bought all new furniture. Oh, they're coming today. They're coming today
To bring what?
what we bought out we bought some off the floor.
Okay, all right. So
That's-
what do I need to clear out?
The kitchen.
Okay.
That's the only thing coming today. So we ordered a whole house full of furniture, and they were saying how, it might be affected or whatever if they go on. And I'm just like, I don't really care.
It was just like when they had the when all the shipments were bottled up during
COVID.
It
Got backed up. Yeah, they told us our furniture not gonna get here until after November 19th, which I ain't mad about because we can get the floors and all the walls
Right.
repainted in that time.
and there's a lot of stuff. We might not think there's a lot of stuff down there, but that's a lot of stuff to get out of here in a short amount of time.
According to my son, I said I'd rather just order a truck and have them take all that shit at one time.
Yeah,
My son put it on a curb. I'm like,
yeah, but see,
that's disrespectful.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
yeah, I just get right, haul some junk away, whatever's gonna go in the garbage. Most of it is.
I'm still amazed that Long Branch Public Works still
take everything.
picks up bulk like that.
We got some Porty bed definitely gotta be sold because that bed isn't. He only had that bed for like a year.
What?
Yeah.
Now, see, now that's another. That's got to get on the truck and come up to New York.
Oh, yeah.
Because I really don't want to buy new furniture for that apartment.
See, this is he loves that bed. So
Right.
this is his biggest thing. He was like, it's too loud. But I said it probably need a white glove because he put it together.
He put it together. I don't mind it being loud.
Well, you probably.
I just need it to be sturdy.
Oh no, it's sturdy for sure.
Because I've been breaking beds. I've broken about 3 beds.
It's sturdy.
So loud doesn't bother me. I mean, I pay rent too, so I can make as much noise as I want to. But it's not cute when your bed breaks.
No, it's sturdy. Trust me, I can vouch for that. I hear it enough.
Okay.
I ain't hear it break yet. But
Yet is the operative word.
yeah, I mean, he's had it.
That's awesome.
He's had it. So, but yeah, mine's cool because I was just, I don't even care about that. After he told me it looks like a casket, I was over it.
Yeah, it does give me that casket feel.
I was like, what?
But see, you got to see the ones in New York where they have the mirror and the fabric.
No, that's very caskety.
It's beyond caskety. I'm like, and it was so caskety at one point that I was walking past the furniture store and I snapped a picture of it and I posted it. And I said something about it looking like a casket. And the store sent me back. They left a comment saying, well, we try to prepare our customers for this life and the after.
Ooh.
Come in and get you something and mention this post and we'll give you a discount.
Yeah, that was funny as hell. That's funny. Fixed you. That must be.
And it's but they fixed me in the very best possible way. I like being fixed in that way because I'm engaged, they're engaged,
Yeah.
and it was cute. I didn't feel away.
He turned it down. You hear it?
I hear it. Yeah.
You don't hear it.
I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing anymore. Wow. See?
That was right in the kitchen. These things, these headphones, like this, I can't believe I put this in a closet.
This mic is picking up everything.
This was substantially way more than what we was just using.
Oh, okay.
This is a few more $100 more than what we was using the other day. I got that one because I just felt like it was just going to be easier to use.
Listen, you get what you pay for in this life.
I'm sending that right on back.
It's true because
I ordered the carry case and the battery pack.
Okay.
So this because this was the only downfall with this one, the battery pack. But no, I ordered both of them. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
That
so
is
we
awesome.
don't have to worry about the batteries. We just can.
Because I already love the sound of my own voice, but I love it even more now.
Yeah, it sounds crispy. It sounds the microphone sounds better. It sounds way better. Way better. Okay, so back to oh no, I was going to see what Danny was saying about the if he said anything. One time for our cousin, he is. I got 2 cousins. We got 2 cousins, Danny, and then Tracy is also a longshoreman.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See. It pays to have relatives everywhere. And please offer up prayers for our Georgia family because they're really going through down there. They suffered a devastating storm, And
they're suffering. They're not through it. They're
yeah.
suffering. This, you know, because Marcus posted some one time to Marcus, our homeboy down there in Mount Vernon. He posted something earlier when the person was saying how Montgomery County was in jeopardy, and when he posted that, it was like this morning. Let me see how long he posted that. What you got me pound?
Oh. Well, you know,
He must have erased it. Or this is the old one.
They're getting the kind of storm that they've never had before. Well, in the kinds of things that we live through every season. You know, the down trees and the power outages.
That, but I don't ever remember them getting anything like this.
Not in my lifetime.
It sounds like they're like low key Sandy.
Yeah, like in my lifetime, I've never heard of anything like that happening. Now, in our great grandparents' lifetime, they had a storm down there that kind of cleared off everything. That's when they found the baby in the woods after the storm, and he became our great uncle.
Damn.
Yeah, they said Rachel Sanford was walking in the woods and she heard a baby crying, and she went dug around. Uncle Wig, that's the one who raised LH.
Oh.
He's not actually our blood uncle. She just found this baby in the woods and brought it home, and her parents raised it.
Oh. Porgy's at work, he said. What are you talking about, girl? I'm at work. One time for Uncle Wig.
Uncle Wiggins Sanford.
He ain't talking about nothing on here.
No, you know, I mean, it's like they're really living in the moment with this down there. You know, it's.
No, I'm talking about Danny.
Oh wow! Oh shoot! Man, no, turn that off. You know, I'm not here for snakes.
Look at that.
Jesus.
Where is that?
Now that's the power of water.
Where is this at though?
Water can make things move.
Shit.
And
That's
and wind.
Look at that.
That's beautiful though. I mean, it's devastating, but it's beautiful. Ooh, tornado.
That's gorgeous.
I don't want to. Yeah, the only way to watch that is from a distance.
It's from right here. Damn,
girl, I saw that.
The whole thing apart.
Wow.
That's what they said too. Look, oh shit. Let me turn this off.
Yeah, tornadoes.
They said that. What is that?
Go turn it off. We got no.
Are those birds? He was saying today too how what Twin was saying down there. The weather's really bad. Period. In Georgia, it's really bad. But back to the money situation, guys. So our financial tip for the day is if you set up automatic savings account, even just $10 a week, consistency is key when it comes to building wealth. So I love, like, we're getting older, and some people my age have not even started investing. Some people have. Some people older than me. So I always try and tell people to do, like, I have Albert, Acorns, and Stash. Those are just a couple of the apps that I have on my phone. I have other methods too, but those three are the ones I have on my phone. And, you know, like, if you just do, like, a little bit of money.
Well, I have water bottles, socks, and
I got those
mattresses.
Too. I got those too. I got jugs. The little girls come to Sephora, they be like, oh, I don't want that change. I'm like, girl, this is piggy bank change. They're like, piggy bank? I'm like, I got a few of them. They be like, oh. Yep. I know I gave one to somebody one time for something. It was like $100 of change in there.
Yeah.
They needed it. Like I said, I ain't had no, this is all I liquid cash I got for you right now.
And before that sofa goes, it needs a good shaking out.
Narnia?
Because I think, you know, we might shake a small child out of that sofa.
That is Narnia. Every time somebody be like, I lost him, I'm like, well, did you look in the hole?
Absolutely.
Because this it's a couple holes.
And I still think it's holding on to my last pair of glasses.
I bet you it is. I think we need to cut the bottom of it too.
Absolutely. I think we may need to just shred it up.
Listen, my mother bought this couch.
She used to visit in the store while she was paying on it.
My mother had this couch on layaway for a year. Okay, it was in Natuzzi. We found out Natuzzi is not even over.
Nope.
I told the man, I said, well, we was looking at couches the other day.
That's right, Natuzzi. I couldn't remember the name, but that was it.
This one couch was like $8,000. And I said, what is this, Natuzzi? And he looked at me. I was like, oh yeah, my mother had a Natuzzi couch. He was like, oh, like we don't know about that. I was like, yeah, she had a Natuzzi couch. And I said, so you don't have to tell me why it cost $8,000. I said, listen, my mother bought that couch when I was about 17 years old. I'm 49, and we just about to get rid of it. It was timeless. Yeah, it was timeless.
Yeah, it really was. But we can't shake no more like that.
No, she has served her purpose. She's been served her purpose.
Listen, she should have gone on to be with the Lord a long time ago.
That just wasn't a priority for me.
See, and
that just wasn't a priority.
And we're gonna have a lovely home going for her.
Yeah, I had other things. We had other things to do around here before.
I'm already planning the repast.
I care about that.
And we're gonna send her out of here in style because these things become a part of our lives.
They really have. It's gonna be weird as hell not even seeing that couch.
Absolutely, that couch has been around in some place for the past 40 years.
Yep.
So
No, 30.
We have to properly celebrate its life and mourn its going.
Yeah, we do. I agree.
Because it's a part of us now. But we're gonna shake that thing down. Because listen, I'm telling you, somebody might fall out of there.
Oh my God! So I hope I was just telling you how this is the video. Just talking about how
a little worse as compared towards the rest of Central Georgia.
Did y'all just hear what they just said?
Probably be on the right side
of the
hurricane.
Did you just hear what they just said?
Who was that?
Also,
okay.
Chance of a tornado.
That's Stacey, but I thought it was 20.
Did you just hear?
No,
What they just said.
Montgomery County. They call out Montgomery County.
I've been spamming that shit.
And then Byron.
I have been
County.
spamming it.
One time,
y'all hear what they
Stacey.
just
One
said?
time, Mount Vernon, y'all. That's my home.
Yeah, Mount Vernon is
My home girl. I said, so what are y'all doing down there? Because I'm nervous about my people.
right.
She said, thugging it.
It's
like we're on an island by ourselves. Like, I'll send some to my folks.
But listen, they are simple people with simple needs. They're not complicated.
I want to send some stuff.
And see, but
There I go again.
our grandmamas and them, they used to send stuff.
I send
and Sarah
stuff,
used to
please.
send boxes down all the time. Just care boxes, and just the people who needed them, and maybe they didn't really need them, but she just sent that stuff anyway, and that was her way of giving to charity.
I definitely look out. This is our town. I have to.
Absolutely, this is home.
Yeah,
We were raised to call this home, even though it's not our home. It's it's the motherland.
They tell me something's gonna go live because nobody's giving me no likes over here. Instagram.
Oh,
I'm not Instagram.
TikTok.
What does it say? Drag.
Listen, TikTok is I fear TikTok a little.
Or is it supposed to be here? I don't know. This is supposed to be.
And I guess I need to become more comfortable with it because if you don't adapt, you die. And listen, all that's just too much. Maybe one day if I have nothing to do, which is never going to be.
That was too much.
It is too much.
Too much. All right, so we still didn't get to talk about. Let's talk about this man a little bit, and how healing trauma for them is crucial for our growth. Okay, I feel like we kind of talked about that.
Yes, we have.
Over the whole time.
I've tried to be careful to touch upon these things.
Yeah,
because I don't ever want to stop an organic conversation.
We definitely have talked. This is everything we talked about.
Yeah, I definitely. Because when things are flowing nicely, you don't want to chop it up by going back. It's just let your conversation be free, and when you can engage other people, it's just you get much more out of it. I think. I mean, script is great.
No, that's just for us to have.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, guys, we all have some kind of generational trauma that we're going through, and the only way you can heal from it is going to therapy. And that's basically what we've been saying the whole time. I read somewhere that the older you get, the worse it gets as far as your self-esteem and your depression and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the healing is necessary for you to have an amazing life.
The go get checked out anyway. Go speak to somebody anyway. Because
listen, I didn't even know I had manic depression, but it was because I went to talk to someone. That's why I found out.
Yeah, it's like it's as bad as not going to the doctor until you feel something. You got to go for checkups. You got to get your labs done. Just naturally all the time. Because waiting until you feel bad to go see a doctor is not good. Because when it gets to that point, you may already be on your way out of here. So it's like stay on top of your health care and your mental and physical health care because it's important.
one of our watchers, but she know us, so she can get to us. She can get to us. One time.
One time.
I love you. So just understand too that healing isn't linear and it's not easy. Okay.
Absolutely.
But the minute you acknowledge the trauma, that is the main thing. That once you understand that you got some baggage you got to unpack, things get a lot easier. And you got to understand, like, it's not all going to happen in one day. Nor, you can't fix it in one day. You got to remember that it's all about being consistent. Your meditations, you're going to your therapist. You being honest with yourself, having self reflection at night. Starting your day off positive. That all helps with, the mental health.
And be diligent. I can't say this enough. Be diligent about processing your grief, because grief is different.
And a lot of times we don't even know how to process it. We start with that glass of wine, that little bit of joint, and before you know it, it's a whole bottle of wine. It turns into something else. So you could be in a space where you feel like you don't need to talk to anybody. Talk to somebody, because you have never been in this space where you're in whatever grief it is. You've never been here before. So what you were doing yesterday, you're a different person now. Yeah,
I'm watching it right now, and I've lived through it, but watching it is sobering, because I realized that I went through the same thing, but it wasn't that hard for me to get through. But this unresolved grief will ruin you. So just feel everything you need to feel.
Yeah. And it's okay. Like you really have to go talk to somebody about processing therapy. You really do. I know this is real quick because we got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
When I was in grief counseling, I wasn't really saying anything. These two girls, it was just the three of us in this grief counseling class at this point. One of them is like, she was in her room and she was just laying there. What? Let's hear my heart right now. That's my heart. Let me see if it'll go up again. Yeah. So, that just threw me off my loop.
And I need you to stay there, because I was trying to hear the story. Now,
what was that? What was the story?
You were in grief counseling. And
I was in grief counseling. She was in
her bed. Come on, let's hear this.
It was two girls. It was two girls. The one girl was saying how she was laying in her bed. She was just chilling in her bed, and you hear the. She gets up. She tries to go in her son's room. She can't get in. By the time she finally gets in, her son has sat right there in that room next door and killed himself. Okay, that's the one girl. The second girl, she was saying how her mother was always estranged from people. Like her mother. Perfected of being away from everybody, right, living her own life, and it was about a month that no one had heard from her, and they had went up to look at their mother's apartment. The mother had been in there dead for a month. So those are situations, like people die every day. Yes, people die every day, but those are situations that's just not. You watched your grandmother, take her last breath at 98 years old. That ain't the same.
No.
And that's not something that you can just get back from. Even me with my, me finding my mother dead, finding our mother dead. I had to go talk to somebody about that, because that's not something that happened. It's hard. It's traumatic enough losing your mother. But coming home and then finding your mother, leaving her a few hours ago, coming home, finding her, and then having to resuscitate her and watch them, that ain't easy either, So before you just feel like a glass of wine is all you need, or a little smoke is all you need, go and process that with somebody. Go help
you
unpack
need
that
much
bag.
more than that.
Go unpack that bag, because you are this is a person that you don't know. You've never seen this person before, so you don't know how to handle that situation. So respectfully, go talk to somebody. All right. Do you have anything else to add before we wrap it up?
I do not. I am without words this time.
All right, guys. So join us next time. I don't have our schedule in front of us, but what's today? Tuesday?
Yes, today is Tuesday.
So we'll be talking about something fun tomorrow, or tonight. We'll probably be back tonight. Stay tuned. Also, this weekend we'll be in Puerto Rico. We got some Puerto Rico episodes. We're gonna be talking about the history of Puerto Rico. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I got a lot of stuff set up for us. So, but stay tuned. I'll post up here when we're gonna be up here again. go ahead and please subscribe to wherever you are watching us from, whether it be Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever you are watching us from. Please, YouTube, please make sure you are liking and following us.
And we'll show our appreciation in some tangible way.
We're coming.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
My posture's off. All right, guys, we appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Peace out.
Peace. All my people over here. Hey, my people over here.